Hello everybody and welcome, my name is GaaraOfBentonYGO, and today here in this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh video, we are going to be going over the Gouki FTK combo tutorial for the deck profile that I posted yesterday. And so if you guys did not check out that video, then please, there will be a link in the description box below, as well as at the end of this video showing to that video. And also guys, if you guys are not a part of my Discord, I have a Discord link in the description box below that will bring you to my Discord, where we can discuss all matter of FTKs and meta decks and also a bunch of rogue decks. But without further ado, let's get into the combo tutorial. So with this combo tutorial, it is kind of a 3-card combo, but kind of a 2-card combo. So what you need is you need a way to get to Isolde and a rescue Ferret. But we have the flexibility with the deck to get multiple Saryuja draws to get to that rescue Ferret. You can get, depending on what your hand is, up to 3 Saryuja draws to get either a rescue Ferret or a summoner monk. But we're not going to show that off right here just yet. We're going to just show off the basic combo. So, first off, we need to get to where we can summon Rescue Ferret underneath a Saryuja. So, it being warriors, we're going to special summon out our junk forward and normal summon out our Super X. This can be started with a Super X and another Gouki, a junk forward, and a Blue Mountain Butter Spy. This is the preferred way to do it, is with a Gouki and another warrior, or 2 Goukis. But from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to summon out the Isolde. It doesn't matter which zone you put Isolde in, because you're going to be going into Saryuja later on. I'm just used to putting it in the leftmost zone. And then we're going to make Isolde Chainlink 1 and Super X Chainlink 2. The reason why we're going to do that is we want to make sure we get the Super X. We don't want Isolde getting like ogred or something. So from the Super X, we're going to add the Headbat. And this is super important because with the Headbat, we need 2 level 2s in the graveyard. Magikarp is a level 2, and so is Headbat. So then off of Isolde, we're going to search out our Super X, because we already summoned Super X this turn, so it doesn't really matter. It's going to be discard fodder. And now we're going to activate Isolde's second effect to send 1 equip spell. I always send the Divine Sword Phoenix Blade because it's not very useful where Living Fossil is for certain things. And then we're going to special summon out our Octostretch from the graveyard. Now we're going to activate Headbat's effect to discard a Gouki, target Octostretch to make it gain attack, and special summon itself in defense mode. And there you guys have it. There is our Saryuja. So we're going to go ahead and go into our Saryuja. If we had extenders, which we generally would in this case with the other 2 cards in our hand, we could go for a 4-card Saryuja to shuffle back some of the garnets that we have in our deck. But right here, we're going to do Chainlink 1. It doesn't really matter in this case, but we're going to add ourselves a Twist Cobra to our hand and then a rematch to our hand. So this will be an example of if we need to go into our Saryuja draw and we didn't have any other extenders, we just had that play, then we can go activate ourselves our rematch to special summon our 2 Goukis. And let's say we had like a glow up bulb in our hand or something, then we can do Saryuja to special summon out our Twist Cobra and then go into a 4-card Saryuja. And also, one thing that I've done with this is if we need to dig for a Called by the Grave, we know our opponent is holding a hand trap, then I've also done this to go for a Called by the Grave. So in this case, we get these 4 cards, and I'm going to throw the rest of the bottom of our deck. But if in case we needed to get like a Summoner Monk or something off of that. But we're just going to throw these 3, all 4 of these to the bottom of the deck, because we don't need those for the combo. Now we are going to use this Saryuja special summon our Rescue our Rescue Ferret, and then our Rescue Ferret's effect, it's going to go into the deck, and we are going to summon out our Glow Up Bulb, our Steam the Cloak, and then also our Magikarp, which is right here. So there we go. And then from here is kind of just abuses non-once per turn effects. So we're going to synchro summon ourselves out a TG Hyper Librarian. Steam the Cloak is going to give us a token. And then we're going to send Saryusha to the grave to special summon out Steam the Cloak. And send... Sorry, I misdid that in the wrong order. It's supposed to go... Actually, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to send our Glow Up Bulb to summon out Link Revo. And then we're going to go these 3 into our Curious. And then because Steam the Cloak was sent to the grave, we get ourselves another token. And then Curious is going to activate to send Desynchro to the grave and then mill 3, which the mill doesn't really matter because at this point we are at full combo anyways. So if they haven't played a hand trap yet, they would have already. So you're fine to go off. We're going to mill 1 for our Glow Up Bulb to special summon out our Glow Up Bulb. And then from here, what we are going to do is we're going to send a Glow Up Bulb and 1 of our tokens to the graveyard because they are level 1 tokens to special Celestial Double Star Shaman. Then Shaman's effect is going to activate, special summoning out our Magikarp, which goes in this zone right here. It could go actually in either zone. But our Headbat has to go right here for the combo. And then we are going to link away our Shaman and our token for the Martial Metal Marcher, which will then activate its effect to then go ahead and special summon Steam the Cloak to the field. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to synchro summon with Steam the Cloak and our Headbat into TG Hyper Librarian. Steam the Cloak will then give us a token. We'll then sync with Martial Metal Marcher and the token into our Crystron Quandex. And then we are almost done with our combo. Crystron Quandex and Magikarp will then go into Tempest Magician, which doesn't really matter how you summon it. And then it's going to be Chainlink 1 Tempest Magician, Chainlink 2 Hyper Librarian, and Chainlink 3 Magikarp. Now Magikarp's effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon of a spellcaster type synchro monster, you can return 1 spell card from your graveyard to the top of your deck. Then Hyper Librarian's effect is that if a monster is synchro summoned, draw 1 card. Okay. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to put Desynchro to the top of our deck with Magikarp, draw it with TG Hyper Librarian, and then Tempest Magician gets a counter put on it. Now, Tempest Magician's second effect is you can remove any number of spell counters from on it, and then burn your opponent for 500. It's minus 500. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to activate Desynchro, sending Tempest Magician back to the extra deck, summoning out Crystron Quandex and Magikarp. You will then resynchro Quandex and Magikarp for Tempest Magician, repeating the process of Tempest Magician Chainlink 1, Hyper Librarian Chainlink 2, and Magikarp Chainlink 3. Magikarp to resolve will put Desynchro on the top of your deck. TG Hyper Librarian will draw it. Tempest Magician will get a token. You will remove the token, burn your opponent for 500 damage, and repeat that process in an infinite loop to burn your opponent for literally infinite amount of damage, however much life points they have. Now, with this, the only counter to this is probably Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, because you're only going to be burning your opponent for 500 damage, and you're going to be doing a lot more, gaining them a lot more life points. But so that is kind of the basic combo for the deck. Now we're going to reset the deck and show you what kind of hands we can realistically think to get with this deck. And right here, perfect example of a hand. We have a brick in the hand. We drew one of our equip spells. So kind of just bringing you up to the deck. So we have our normal summon of our Twist Cobra, and then special summon our Blue Mountain Butterspy. We don't have the Spellcaster, or the Summoner Monk or Rescue Ferret in our hand, so we're just going to go. And at this point, it's just kind of the luck of the draw if we can actually pull off the combo. And so we're going to, off of our Twist Cobra, we're going to add our Headbat to our hand. And then off of Isolde, we are going to add another copy of Twist Cobra. Isolde is then going to send the equip spell to grave to special the Octo Stretch in defense mode. And then from here, what we are going to do is we're going to discard the Twist Cobra to special summon out the Headbat. And then we're going to activate the Living Fossil to then special summon out our Blue Mountain Butterspy. Whoops, that went to the top of the deck. That's not what I meant to do. Activate that, and then special summon out our Blue Mountain Butterspy, and go into our first Saryuja. That Blue Mountain Butterspy is banished. There we go. And in this one, I don't have the Boral Sword. I have 3 Saryujas, but we're only going to use 2 Saryujas. So Chainlink 1 is going to be Headbat. Chainlink 2 is Octo Stretch. And in this case, we don't know what our thing is going to entail. So we're going to add the rematch to our hand, and then we're also going to add the Super X to our hand. And then with Saryuja, we'll draw 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not drawing into the cards that we necessarily need, but we did draw 2 of our bricks. So this is going to go to the bottom of the deck, to the bottom of the deck, and then in this case Blue Mountain Butterspy doesn't help us, so that's going to go to the bottom of the deck as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to activate Gouki Rematch to special summon out our 2 Goukis in our graveyard, and we're going to set the Shade Brigadine, activate it, move it up here, and we're going to go into our second Saryuja. And this will kind of determine whether or not we actually get it or not. So we did not send any Goukis that we actually care about. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there we go. We drew into our Rescue Ferret. And then we can go and do full combo from there. I'm just going to throw these to the bottom of the deck because I don't really need them. And there you have it, guys. There is the Rescue Ferret play that we have for our deck. And as you guys can see, that FTK can be kind of splashed into whatever you want. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to check out the Discord in the description box below. It's my personal Discord. And then also check out the deck profile that is linked somewhere on the screen at this point. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.